Before we go on and get started, if you wouldn't mind, you can click the heart button, and that helps to, uh, promote it to the algorithm. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. I just know things from people that know more than I do. But it shows that your video is liked and might put it in front of more people. So anyway, if you wouldn't mind clicking the heart button, I would appreciate it. Hello, Adrienne. I believe I saw Adrienne and Christina. So I was on video earlier this afternoon. I was out picking apples, and I brought them inside to make a couple of different apple things. I was planning on making some apple pie filling and some apple butter, and I'm going to can it. I've never canned anything before, so this will be a little bit of an experiment, but I think it'll work. I think it'll be fine. I'm not using a pressure cooker, so this is just like this is a hot water bath where you put the jars in boiling water for 10 to 10 to 20 minutes. Well, I don't know, it depends on what recipe you look at, but most recipes say 10 minutes. One I looked at said 20. That seems like a long time. So I may just go with 15 and split it up. But anyway, during my video earlier, it cut out for me. It went all blank, went all white, and I don't know what happened with that, but I was going to end it anyway soon after that because I was going to have to chop up the apples, and that was going to be taking a long time. So I got those all peeled and chopped up, and so right now I'm going to take these apples. So I've got 6 cups of peeled and sliced apples. You should try to make them fairly uniform in size. I think I did a pretty good job. I just eyeballed it because when they cook, you want them all to cook evenly. Anyway, so I've got 6 cups of apples. I'm adding to that a half a cup of sugar. Oh, hello, Mason. Half a cup of sugar. An eighth of a cup of lemon juice. I'll take the lid off this. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, this, by the way, is for the apple filling, the apple pie filling. I don't know if I mentioned that. 6 cup of apples, sliced, peeled. Half cup sugar, eighth of cup of lemon juice, and a fourth of a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg. By the way, if you're not following my publication and you want more of what you see here, please subscribe. I'm going to put a little bit of cloves in here. I'm just going to put a few dashes of cloves. Thank you for the hearts. And I'm just going to stir this up a bit. Now, it would be better to do this in a larger pot, but I don't have another larger pot. I'm using the other one for the apple butter, which you'll see here in just a minute. Just going to try to stir all this around to get all the spices spread around all the apple slices. And then I'm going to put this on the burner to bring to a boil and then let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So, apple pie filling. 6 cups of apples, peeled and sliced. Half cup sugar. 1/8 a cup of lemon juice. 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and I added a few dashes of cloves. This is going on the burner. Whoop. And bring that to a boil. And then this one is these are sliced and peeled and cored apples. I used the peeler core slicer on this one because it gets the apples a lot thinner. You can see how thinly sliced they are. And that'll make it easier to blend them, because this is for the apple butter. And we're going to be putting this into the blender, blending it all up. And I do have my trusty blender here. This is an old blender. I'll move the apple. That's just for decoration. If you if you recognize this, were probably, your parents at least, or you might have been around back in the 70s, I guess, is when this might have been made. 60s, maybe even. I don't know. I don't know how old this thing is. But if you have an immersion blender, that would be helpful. But I do not have such a thing. But if you would become a paid subscriber to my publication, maybe I could afford one. So I'm going to put this in my blender and hope that it works as well as it did the last time I used it. So I chopped up, peeled, cored, sliced these apples, and they simmered on the stove for 15 minutes with 1 cup of water. 6 cups apples, 1 cup water. Simmered on the stove 15 minutes. Then we put it in the blender. And we're going to blend it all up, obviously. And see if Let's see if I can do this without making a huge mess. I don't know if I need all the water with it, though. Uh, some of the water would be good. Help it blend up. All right. Getting kind of heavy. Oh my gosh. Okay. A couple little pieces there. All right. Yes, I recognize it. Yeah. All right. Let's put the lid on and see if this thing works. Well, working, but I need to stir it around. Okay. Go again. Almost there. Got a few pieces. Some little pieces won't be bad. All right. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Uh, there may be some chunks of apple in there, but um, I don't think that'll be bad. Now, this is going back in to our pot. All right. Lovely. That looks good. Basically, it looks like applesauce right now. Oh, I can just put that right there. All right. And then let's see. I need to point this up just a little bit. Then we've got a half a cup of brown sugar. And let's see, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Technically, it's like 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon because uh, I'm altering this recipe a little bit. But I mean, the difference between a 3/4 of a teaspoon and a full teaspoon is not a lot. And if you like cinnamon, a fourth of a teaspoon extra is not going to be bad. And then cloves, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves. I'm just gonna kind of put some in my hand. This one, for the apple butter, it does not call for nutmeg, but I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit in there anyway, because I like it. And we will stir that around. Okay, I'll show you this a little bit. So we've got, this is kind of, oh, I don't want to spill. So this is this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like applesauce. Has kind of the consistency of applesauce. But this will go on the pot, on the stovetop for, now it says we're going to cook this for about 45 minutes. I'm not going to stay on there this whole time for the whole 45 minutes until it's done. I just want you to see everything that goes into it. Once you put it in for 45 minutes, it's once you get to the desired consistency, then it's done. You know, basically you want it to stay on the back of a spoon. And right now, obviously, it drips off very easily. So it's kind of like a wet applesauce right now. But I'm putting this back on the burner. And the apples from the apples for the pie filling are cooking on the stovetop right now. I'm just going to let them cook just a little bit longer. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5-minute timer start.
Just kind of had a hiccup there. Hello. Oh, people are saying stuff. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. What? Let me go back just a little bit. Hello, Sarah. Uh, hello, Elaine. Sacred Storylines. Hello, Lisa. Hello. Goodness. A lot of people. Apple pie. What does that say? Wait, you cook. So I'm cooking two different things here. Oh, how do I? Okay, let me see here. Wendy. Okay. Wendy, I sent you an invitation. We'll see if that worked. Oh, there you are.
I brought all of my people over for you, Brandon.
All of your people. Oh, I need to like set this up just a little bit more.
Yeah, you just not there you go. So yeah,
There we go.
I ended my live early so I could bring everybody over to your cooking stuff.
Oh, I didn't see you go live. I was like, I was kind of.
Oh God,
I was looking.
Oh God, honey. Brandon, just turn to the side a little bit, please. No, oh my God, stop. Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
so I went.
Oh,
I
the room is
went.
very hot. I'm feeling very flushed right now.
Oh, my necklace is turned around.
Is that a pearl necklace?
It's not. It's like, I don't know if you can see. It's like little seashell type things, like
Yes,
white
it does.
little. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
pieces
I
of
just.
seashells.
Oh my god. Nothing to the
Well,
imagination there. Okay.
I went live earlier and I was picking apples and I was outside picking apples and putting them in the bucket and everything. And then I brought them inside and started chopping them and everything. And my, I don't know what happened, but the live just went blank. It went white and just cut out. I was going to end it anyway because there wasn't enough time I wasn't going to just sit here and make people watch me chop apples for the next 20 minutes or whatever. But I was doing a part one and part two basically. So I picked and started chopping the apples in the first video, and now I have I have peeled and chopped them, and I'm making apple pie filling and apple butter at the same time.
Apple pie butter at the same time.
Apple pie filling and apple butter.
Okay.
They have very similar ingredients. I mean, they both have like cinnamon, nutmeg, and one has regular sugar and one has brown sugar. But I'm going to can them, put them in a hot water bath, and I'm hoping that they'll seal correctly, and I'll give some away to at Christmas, so I don't have to buy anything.
By the way, Brandon, don't pay attention to what you can see on your phone. Um, because I've got you over here and it's literally just cutting off the top of your forehead.
Oh,
So
hmm.
you're perfectly you're I just want you to know that from the live's perspective, you're still perfectly visible.
Oh, okay. Hello, Ben. I saw Ben come in. Hello, Linda. Um, so yeah, right now I have apples, the apple butter cooking. Oh yeah, I forgot to set a timer for that. Oh, Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30-minute timer started.
All right. Thank you.
Did Ben, did you just say doggities?
What?
Ben just said doggities.
Doggity.
Doggities.
Dig doggity. Oh, Alexa, stop. That was the 5 minute timer. Which one was? Oh, yeah, that was for the apples, the sliced apples. All right. So this is for the apple pie filling.
Oh my. Oh my.
Hmm.
Those were apples you picked out of the orchard outside of your house?
This came from the apple tree this afternoon.
Wow.
Yes. These are fresh apples. Not that it matters because it's going in a jar and going to sit on a shelf.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, that's actually quite pretty.
yes. So, this is 6 cups of apples with brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and the apple butter is also 6 cup of apples, but they're blended with, what did I say? Brown sugar. Oh my gosh, I'm getting these mixed up. I'm gonna put the recipes on the post when I place put the videos on there. But anyway, I thought this would be a little thicker actually. I don't know. So I've got some jars. and lids. I wasn't sure how. So the original recipe was like, I don't know, like 24 cups of apples or something like that. Like, I am not going to make that much apple pie filling. But so I cut it down to, I quartered the recipe basically.
Yeah, but then you should still have enough for. I mean, that's all you have to do is like break the seals, pour them into a filling, and then throw it in the oven and wait 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, I can't imagine you'd want anything else.
All right. So I'm just filling the jars. And yeah, what time did you go live
It was
earlier?
at 8:30. I'm gonna tell you though, Brandon, I'm probably
Oh,
gonna go earlier because we're doing the cutover this week. Wednesday or Thursday is the cutover for all the long form content.
woo, oops.
Um, so
Ignore that.
yeah, but um, also too, I'm actually starting my new job on Tuesday, so
Oh, yes.
I need to figure out how that. I mean, I guess I will be rolling into getting home around 7 o'clock, maybe Eastern. So that means earlier live.
Eastern.
Yes, 7 Eastern.
Eastern.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if all these are going to go into this or not.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you still got a bunch in the pan.
Yeah, I don't know. No, they're not going to fill that up. I'm going to go back to the smaller jar. Okay. Oh, obviously, I've never done this before. This is just an experiment. Oh, yeah, this is better. So you're supposed to fill the jar with a little bit of room at the top,
Right.
allow it to seal, and I'm going to pour this liquid in with it. Oh, yeah, it looks like I'm going to fill 3 jars basically. Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
Lane, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see what she said.
Oh, I have positive vibes on Tuesday. I
Oh,
have not
yes.
worked a regular job in 5 months.
In where? In when? 5 months?
But it's been 5 months. I've been
Five
unemployed
months.
for 5 months. Yeah. Oh, oh, Brandon, that's a lot of apple cum.
Apple cum.
That's a lot of apple cum.
Okay. I feel like it should have been more liquid than this. It doesn't look right. Hmm. Don't know. Hmm. I don't know. May have to do something different. I think that's right.
Define
Wow.
define different.
Well, apple pie filling in jars usually is like has more liquid and it's a little thicker. I don't know. Hmm. May have to do something different with this.
Oh, I you could use a little water, right?
I
Just
guess, but
just just not much. I mean, because that is gonna affect the the canning process.
it's supposed to be like you're supposed to fill it and get rid of air bubbles, but when there's not that much liquid in it, all of that, there's going to be a lot of air in it between the apples. I don't know. I may have to research that before I start doing that. The apple butter will be fine because it's like, um, it's all liquid basically. But the apples, there's a lot of air in between it. I don't think that's going to work.
Um,
I may have to
so
research
so
that.
so here's the deal. You have
Hmm.
you have 4 choices. So you can boil water,
Hmm.
and you can use boiling water. You can use cider. Um, you can use light cane syrup. So half a cup of sugar dissolved in a full cup of water.
To fill the rest.
Yeah, to fill the rest. Or you can use a quarter tablespoon of lemon juice per quart of water. Basically, what you do is boil the water, and then you can either use cider, light cane sugar, or light cane sugar syrup, or make a lemon juice instance.
So I should probably pour it all back in the pan and add
Yeah, what I would do is,
fill the
uh,
jars.
yeah, I would. You know, you don't want to cook no, I would boil the water separately and then mix in some cane sugar. I would use agave nectar over like you know cane syrup or whatever. But
Well, I have apple cider.
oh, you definitely can do that. So if you have apple cider, you can literally just you literally can just match the apple cider against what's in there to make the
Right.
difference. Yeah, yeah, just do that. You probably want to shake that up.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got some pulp at the bottom, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. You want to you want to get the apple cum that is in the cider bottle to the evenly distributed. There you go. There you go.
That enough?
Oh yeah, that's plenty. No, yeah. Oh, shake it. Shake it really hard.
Shake it. Shake it.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
oh, okay, yeah,
there
there
we go.
yeah, and you'll be okay.
But that's pretty liquidy.
Yeah,
I
it's
wonder
gonna
if
be
I should,
but you should still get a good seal if you're gonna seal them, that should still give you a good enough seal and you'll be okay.
but I'm wondering if I should cook it down.
No,
Like,
I don't think so, but one thing that I will say is that when you break the seals to use it for filler, that pie is gonna be really fucking sweet. Yeah. Plus, Sarah's right. The actual pressure decompression process will sort of work out the the cooking issue.
hmm.
Yeah. Remember, I mean, the canning process itself is going to create a chemical reaction.
and thicken it.
Yeah.
Make it thick,
Yeah. Thick and
thick
delicious.
and juicy.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Well, okay. Now, let's see, what was it, like a fourth of an inch? Is that what they said to leave?
Yeah,
Okay.
I I've done a half an inch, but between a half and a fourth of an inch.
I might need to add just a little more because
Yeah.
that's more like an
You know,
inch.
because
Looks
I mean, half an inch feels way better than a quarter of an inch.
does it?
Yeah, don't you know that?
A half an inch feels better than a quarter. Well, that's true. Half an inch is still very small.
Well, the difference between 5.5 and 6 is Oh, come on, Brandon. You can't think that I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Oh, I went to a Renaissance fair yesterday.
Yeah, I wanted to hear about that.
It was nice. I I posted a picture and a video.
Oh, I commented on your picture.
Oh, did I see that?
I believe you did, yes.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said.
It
Oh well.
really it just was really good. Yeah.
I thought I did a pretty good job with my outfit. I didn't have to buy, well, I had to buy leggings, stockings because I didn't own any of those. So I went looking at a couple different places and got some at Walmart. But the rest of it, I already owned it. So I just kind of put it all together and I thought it turned out pretty good. Turned out well, turned out good.
Did you see any community members at the fair?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. My friend said she saw a couple of pups. And I guess
Oh,
I
well,
missed those.
no. So here in Atlanta, when you go down to the Ren Fair, which is in Fairburn, Georgia, which by the way is way outside of the perimeter and is in a deeply red area, and yet when you go there, that's the largest number of queer, gay, trans, and alternative lifestyle people that you will ever find. But I guarantee you, every time I go down there, I always see like 4 or 5 pups. And there's one guy who I knew that hung out over at Mary's in Atlanta. Um, his entire pup family would always go to the Ren Fair, and they'd all have their leashes on and their masks and all that shit. And it was,
Mm. Yeah, I didn't see them at all. I She didn't point them out to me when she saw them, but there were quite a few people with the ears, the elf or
yeah, yeah.
goblin ears or whatever, the pointy ears. And oh, quite a several shirtless guys that I wasn't complaining about. And not everybody was dressed up, of course, but there were quite a few. But uh, my friend and I met up with a meetup group. They were meeting up at the Renaissance Fair, so we uh, we met them and walked around and looked at things and whatever. And then two of the guys wanted to go to a restaurant or somewhere afterwards, and me and my friend said we'd go. So it was just the four of us, and They're like, well, where do we want to go? Blah blah blah, and they picked Dave and Buster's. Which, are you familiar with Dave and Buster's?
We have David and Buster's in Atlanta.
All right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Dave and Buster's. I guess that's fine if you want to go there and play games and things. But we weren't planning on playing games. We were just going to go get something to eat and drink, maybe.
Right.
And I was like, what? Why are we going? If we're not going to play games, why are we going there? Especially because they're sure not known for their food. They're just it's bar food. Most of the stuff is fried and there's sandwiches, but
Right.
it's not exactly you know gourmet meal or anything. I mean, we didn't need gourmet, but even I don't know, even Applebee's probably would have been a little better. But anyway, we went there, and one of the guys, oh my gosh, he just never stopped talking. He did not know how to have a conversation. He was just talking, talking, talking. He'd never asked us about our lives or what we did or anything like that. And anytime we would say something, he would sometimes interrupt, or just wouldn't listen at all and just keep talking. It's like, oh, I was so ready to get out of there. And what made it worse was our server. After we were done with our food and everything, but she took forever. I was waiting for our check. I was like, as soon as we get our check, then that's our cue. We can leave. And we're just waiting, and she just never came back to the table. I was like, oh, where is she?
See, I people like that really bother. It really bothers me when somebody is not conscious of everybody else's. I don't know. I just can't deal with it.
Oh, I was so ready to get out of there. It was just horrible. I mean, I should have spoken up at the very beginning when they suggested they said the Yard House and David and Buster's were right next to each other. The Yard House, from what I understand, is kind of the same thing. It's just a bar.
The Yard House would
Bar.
have been the Yard House would have been better food.
Well, one of the guy the talkie one said that the Yard House usually has like a 2-hour wait or something on a Saturday night, so that's why they chose Dave and Buster's. And I should have said something. I was like, I should have just said, I don't really want to go there. If we're gonna eat food, I don't. That doesn't sound like a place we could go. But me being the kind of people pleaser that I sometimes am, I just like, well, if that's what everybody else wants to do, then I'll do it too. My
Yeah.
my opinion doesn't matter. My voice doesn't matter if everybody else wants to do it. You know what I mean? And no, I don't believe that truly. I'm just being facetious. But yeah. Anyway, the whole day was nice, but it didn't end well
Oh well, I you know what yesterday was, right?
yesterday. What did I
Yes,
miss? Did I miss something?
September 27th. That's National Gay Men's HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
Oh,
Is the
no, I didn't know that.
is the 27th. I mean, stay up on your holidays.
Ugh, there are too many. Well,
You know, yeah, just I can't I can't keep up with all the days.
no, there's a day for everything.
I try to keep up with them. I can't.
There's a month for everything, a national month for everything, a national day for everything. I just can't keep track of it all.
Nope, I can't either.
Well, I'm probably going to get off here soon because this apple butter is going to cook for a while longer. Alexa, how much time do I have left?
You have 7 minutes and 37 seconds left on your 30-minute timer.
Oh, well, 7 minutes left.
I
So
mean,
anyway,
I threatened to read one of the two articles I wrote in the last 48 hours on Lisa's Live.
Oh, and she didn't accommodate.
Did you read either of them yet?
Did you write one today?
I did.
I did not read one today.
Did you read the one yesterday?
You don't usually post ones on Saturday, do you?
I did yesterday.
Oh, well, no. I
did
was at the
yesterday.
Renaissance Fair until late last night.
Yeah, I would have figured. I guarantee you, though, if you read them, they'll be the hardest thing you've ever read.
Oh, dear. Well, maybe I'll read those before I go to bed.
Well, if you read the one from today, I'm just going to tell you, I flatlined in it. I flatlined in it twice.
You flatlined?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a nail biter. Someone told me today, Wendy, I think that is the most emotional. I think that's the most emotional thing I think you've ever written that I've read.
Well, I've read. There have been a couple emotional ones recently.
Well, I think the one from yesterday and the one from today are probably. I'll let you be the judge.
Mason, why do some people do that? Monopolize the conversation because they're narcissistic, because they don't care much about other people. They're not interested in anybody but themselves. So they just talk about themselves and want to bring attention to themselves. Just keep bringing.
You missed the third one. Insecurity.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably true too.
Insecurity is a huge one.
And Neil says, "Come to New York to eat." Well, I have never been to New York. I've been to New York State, but not New York City. That is someplace I would like to go. I'd kind of like to go there for a Pride Fest one day.
Oh, New York Pride is a crazy time.
Yeah, I want to get crazy.
Yeah, New York Pride is a wild and crazy time. I mean,
Well,
I know the answer to this is probably no, but have you ever seen what Carnival is like in Rio?
oh no,
Pride in New York, you could get lost and nobody would find you for a week.
oh dear.
You'd disappear and then we'd find you a week later and you'd be like, well, it was crazy. Oh.
Well, I wouldn't mind, trying a little crazy, but I have to save up money for next year. This year I did my Midwest Pride tour because that was cheaper. It was all places relatively close. Nothing outside of 3.5 hours, I guess. But I thought maybe next year I'd try a different area, like do I don't know, I guess East Coast Pride Fest or West Coast or Southeast Southern
Oh,
Pride Fest or
Atlanta Pride is a blast. But here's the deal: if you come to Atlanta Pride, that's in October.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Atlanta Pride is not during this because it's so hot in the summertime
Yeah.
that it.
Well, it's hot in Missouri in the summertime, but they do it anyway.
Yeah, it's really it gets really, and so October, I think 11th, 12th, or
Mm,
13th. It's around her birthday is in October. It's around her birthday.
okay.
So
Well, there is a Pride Fest in Missouri this coming Saturday and on the 4th, and I'm planning on going to that one. It's A Mid-Mo Pride Fest.
Midmo Pride Fest. That sounds exciting.
It's a smaller one, but I kind of like that. But they do it. It's in a college town, and so I think that's why they do it in October, because that's when the kids are all back in school, and I say kids, but you know what I mean. College
Yeah,
students
yeah,
are back in school, so they are they get more attendance when they have it during September and October.
right.
So I'm planning on going to that on Saturday, and I've been to that two or three times before, and I like it. It's cool. So anyway, that'll be it for Missouri for this year for Pride. But maybe, yeah, maybe next year I'll do a Southern or I don't know, Southwest. I haven't been to the Southwest at all. I've never been to Arizona or New Mexico, Oklahoma or Texas. Never been to any of those.
Oh, that's the best Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you Santa Fe at Christmas, and the reason for that is on Christmas Eve, everybody in the towns all put food out in the because they all have the little courtyardy deal or whatever. Um, and so one year we did Yule with my dad and my family in Santa Fe, and so Christmas Eve day, like at 4 o'clock, you walk outside and you meander through the neighborhood, and people are cooking food and they're feeding everybody, and so when we did this, we got to this one house, and it was this guy and his 5 kids and his mom, and his mom was this really, really old uh,
Oh, Alexa, stop.
Mexican
Sorry.
woman or whatever. And so we were eating the food, and I didn't wear a jacket, and it was getting cold. And so the mom, his mom, came out with this hand knitted, like clearly Mayan influenced blanket and threw it over my shoulders. And I was like, oh God, this is great. And so when we went to leave, I went back to him to hand it back to him, tell him to give it back to his mom. And he was like, oh, no, no, no. No, you take. And I was like,
Oh,
are you kidding me? And he's like, oh no, me mama, she will be very unhappy that you gave back. And I was like, but she made this. She make another.
Shimaganado.
She make another. And I was like, well, shit. So yeah, that's my Santa Fe story. It's the best. Okay. All right, Brandon, I'm going to go over and bug Lisa now.
Okay, well, thanks for popping in.
Well, if we coordinated better, I would be more happy.
Yeah, well, like I said, I did it earlier and it cut off, and then so I had to do a second one, and it just, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Mason, you're completely right. It was a gift, and so it was an amazing
Yeah.
gift. But anyway, all right. Before you turn to the side again, I'm going to go. God damn it, Brandon! What the hell? Bye, everybody.
All right. So my timer went off for the apple butter. Um, the only thing left I have to do is put it in jars and do the hot water bath, and hopefully it'll all seal. The apple pie filling, I hope, will be okay. We'll see. Um, Yeah. So anyway, I'll show you the apple butter before I go. So here's the apple butter. And I'm going to put it in jars and do a hot water bath for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you take the jars out and let them sit on the counter. Don't mess with them for like 24 hours. Let them seal. And if they don't seal, it's not that big of a deal. Whichever ones don't seal, you can just put in your fridge and use it within like a couple weeks. But if it does seal, you can put it on the shelf and it'll stay good for months. And well, I don't want to say I don't know how many years it will stay. I wouldn't want to keep it too much longer than a year, but you can have at least for several months. Have a jar of apple butter ready to go, or you can just give it as a gift, which is what I'm going to do because I don't make a whole lot of money. And by the way, if you're not a paid subscriber, I would appreciate it if you become a paid subscriber so I can afford more ingredients and more aprons. This one is very old. It was my great aunt's apron. So if you upgrade to a paid subscription, you can collaborate with me on an article or audio podcast, or join me on live videos. So go to any of my articles and you'll find the subscribe button. I would really appreciate any support you can give me. And with that, I will say good evening, good night. Thank you for watching. When I post the videos, I will put both recipes for the apple pie filling and for the apple butter on the post. They're pretty simple. So, oh, you could sell the apron for a few thousand, I predict. Sell the apron. In freezer too. Well, you can't put the jars in the freezer, but I suppose you could put the apple filling in freezer bags and freeze it. That would work okay. I've never done it that way, but I think my great aunt used to do that. She used to put like applesauce and maybe even apple pie filling in like a Tupperware container and put it in the freezer. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you sometime later in the week, probably. Bye bye.